Hello everyone, this is Shripati Venkatesh, the regional trader. So I took a couple of trades in Rural Electrification Corporation Limited today. So I was actually watching this particular stock for some time, and in about 3 days time this stock has moved really well, right? So I was actually watching this stock for some time, and I saw very good momentum. It had given about 21% gain in just about 3 days. So I thought, this is the right stock for me to actually trade. So in the morning, what happened? I took a trade, the first trade at 921. I entered at 526 price. I think it was somewhere over here in the second candle. I couldn't enter in this candle because yesterday it had already given about 9% gain. So I thought, we could see some sort of profit booking. So I was little um, skeptical and not confident about jumping in. So I waited for 5 minutes. When I saw another candle, green candle, then I entered, and I entered somewhere over here, and then the stock went till here, and then I put a stop loss about 3 points. So if you see here, it was at 529, right? I put a stop loss of about 3 rupees, thinking that, just in case if the price reverses, now I should have some sort of profit, should not go in loss, right? So thinking that way, I put a stop loss over here, and unfortunately it took my stop loss and then it went further. And then the next candle, again I entered, and this time it was 530. The price that I bought, it was at 530 over here, and then it went up till here, and I booked it at 536. 536 I booked it, and after that, again, it went. um, so I think 536 I entered, and then 542 is when I actually booked. So the reason why I did not hold this particular trade is because when a particular stock gives you about 6 to 7% more in the morning within just like 15 minutes, and chances of the price going down is very high. Because if you see here, yesterday also there was a huge gain in the stock, right? About 9%, and a lot of people would have entered, especially over here, right? Many people would have entered. That's the reason where you have a very strong green candle over here, right? So it shows that a lot of buying has happened, right? So, and then the stock opens after 1 day leave, and then it gaps up and it goes. It gives about 3.31% in this single candle. So 5 minutes, you can definitely expect some profit booking. It did not happen in just 5 minutes. It took about 15 minutes with about 4.5 to 5%. It gave a small uh, pullback, meaning profit booking happened. So that's why I exited quickly, and then I didn't take any trades, thinking that the price reversal could happen any moment and it will be big, because it is given about 20% past 2 days. So I was not confident, so I did not take any trade. Then what happened, I took a trade somewhere over here at 12:55, I guess, 45, I guess, over here, thinking that the stock would, because it took a rejection over here multiple times, and I thought it'll go up. Now the buyers are back, and they'll push the price up. Then what happened, it went till here, and then it reversed, and I had to book loss, right? If you see here, I had kept a tight stop loss of about 20 paisa, right? I entered at 550.90 was my price, and then took my stop loss. I got about 140 rupees, but unfortunately the um, brokerage was about more than 250. So I was in about 100 rupees loss over here. And in the morning trade, I've made about 6,000, 300 rupees, and then I was in the loss. And then what happened, again I waited and I took a trade, I think over here somewhere, right? I'll tell you what time it was. It was at 115 and the entry price was at 551, and it gave me a loss. I lost about 1 rupee 20 paise, right? And the profits that I had made in the morning, it came down to 5,600 rupees. And then I knew for sure that it would give some sort of more, because you know, the momentum was really crazy in the morning, right? So again, I entered at 147 at 550.25, right? And then over here I entered, and then it gave a huge move, right? Suddenly the momentum came in, and it just this price spiked, and I think somewhere about 556, and I squared it off over here, right? I knew it'll reverse. So 556 I squared it off, and then the price went up till 557.70. That's okay, no problem. But then next what happened was, you see this huge candle, red candle, it came down till 549.60. So it's very important that you have a stop loss whenever you're trading stocks, right? The chances of the price reversing is very high whenever it gives a good move. So I always trail my stop loss so that I don't lose whatever profit that I have made, right? So the entry over here, right? The stop loss was over here in this trend line. So if the price comes here, I thought I'll take a stop loss and then I'll close the trade. But it did not come, and it just went in my direction, and I made about 9,625 rupees. And the total trades I took was 4 trades today, and the total charges would be 925 rupees. The brokerage would be 200 rupees. STT is 477. Stamp duty, all this, right? It's huge. The charges are like really high if you take intraday trades, because you're taking leverage. That's okay, but again the turnover becomes very high, right? That is the reason. But in options, right, in index options, except bank nifty, after expiry, if you're taking a trade, if the premium price is very high, then you would have high charges. Otherwise, it's very nominal, right? Compared to, if I would have taken 4 trades in bank nifty, I would have got charged about like 400 change. But this is huge. But can't help it. That's the cost of doing business. So that's the cost that you need to pay, right? I took about 4 trades, and with the capital of about 68 to 70k, and I made about 9,600 rupees profit. I'm happy. So this strategy I used to use long back, and taking trades in stocks is like very. It requires a lot of patience. It doesn't give you sudden moves. It takes time for the price to go up, and when the momentum picks up, it gives really nice points and reward. That's the reason why people get into index, because the moves are very quick, and quickly you can make, in about 1 to 2 minutes you can make a lot of money over there. But at the same time, in 1 to 2 minutes you can make a lot of losses, and you can blow up your capital as well, right? So that is the disadvantage. And I have taken an intraday trade, and this is also not recommended, because you can only hold this trade till 320. Otherwise you need to convert it to delivery, that is cash and carry, wherein if you have taken leverage, for example. So the stock price is 533, right? But it is asking only 108 rupees, because it's giving 5x leverage. I can go ahead and buy up to 700, which will cost me about 76, because it's already risen 10%. That's the reason why it's showing more. Otherwise it was somewhere around 68, right? So if in order for you to actually see, if I select long term, then it would ask me 3,87,730. So this is the kind of capital that you would require for you to trade this many quantity, right? Where you can hold it for a week or a month or something like that. But when you have a very limited capital, so you go for intraday where you can take a leverage about, they'll give you about 20-21% um, token that you need to pay, and that would be somewhere around 76k, and you'd be able to make such a profit, right? So just imagine, like you made 9,625 with just a couple of trades, and that's a very nice gain in a day, right? If you're able to capture this about 2 to 3 times in a week, it's like you could make easily more than 25 to 30k. So that's the idea, right? For now, I'm not trading in index because you have a lot of volatility because of this election and geopolitical issues. We're not able to understand, which way the stock will move. I mean, the index will move, and all the strategies and all the patterns that people used to use to trade, right? And it's not working. Everything is 100. Wherever you keep a stop loss, they come ahead. The operators are working very against retail traders. So I thought, I'll only concentrate on stocks for now till the election results come out. So that's the reason for me to actually get back to stock trading. And yeah, this is about it. So this is how I took trades, and yeah, I'll see if I get a good opportunity tomorrow in in Rural Electrification Corporation or any other stock, and if I get it, then I'll take a trade and I'll make another video. All right, um, guys, please like this video. Please share this with your friends and colleagues and others. And if you have any questions, or if you want to give me any suggestions on a type of topic that you guys want me to actually do video on, you can just comment on the video. It'll be really helpful, and it'll be like a very encouraging for me to do more videos. Okay, I'll try to do live videos as well. So please enjoy. um, I'll come back again with the next video. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.